said we suck. Xbox sucks. Would you go buy one? In that let us compete. In that let us compete, dude. He's like, we suck. What are we, third and fourth? Dude, I didn't even know there were more than 3 consoles. What do you mean you're fourth? Who the hell's third? The Ouya? Who the hell's third? We are third. We're fourth or fifth in the console space. Like, Satya, there were 3 consoles. Who's the third one? Who was that? Whose console is beating you? Hit that flute, right? Hey, Tool Man. Whose console? What happened? You know? Don't buy a console. Play Starfield. What?
Games to more gamers on all platforms. Edison, which is doing more with less. Everything that we are doing with our content, with our cloud and community.
If we're an Xbox customer, the thing I want you to know is this is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists. And that's our goal. That's why we're doing this. That's the root of this partnership that we're building, and the creative.
The close of Activision, Blizzard, and King, we think that now we have the ability to really do what we always set out to do, which is build great games and deliver them to folks across all platforms, right? Which is Xbox and consoles, the PCs, and now even including mobile gaming and cloud gaming. So we're excited about the best work in gaming. It's a core business for us. But
more with less. Buying Activision and Blizzard lets us put games on more platforms and consoles. He told the Xbox and consoles. Oh, do you have more than Xbox? Because I don't know of any. Right? That's what I heard.
Games to more gamers on all platforms. Close of Activision, Blizzard, and King, we think that now we have the ability to really do what we always set out to do, which is build great games and deliver them to folks across all platforms, right?
Uh-huh. You said it right there. You said it. He's like, he considered Xbox and consoles.
It's in the name. Yeah, it's the Xbox.
So that's what he said. And nobody wants to listen. What he said was, and nobody wants to listen, but they're in shock now? Dude, if I was watching a New York Giants press conference and they were hyping up the Philadelphia Eagles, I'll be like, what are we doing here? Like, you imagine going to your favorite team and they're hyping up their rival? Like, you should really go check out their game this Sunday. I'm really looking forward to them having a W. The New York Giants have a press conference. The Bulls like, yeah, we suck. I didn't train the team this week. The Giants just suck. But you know what? Sunday, I'm really looking forward to watching the Eagles game. I can't wait. We're going to go there with the kids. I'm going to root for them. I can't wait. What? That's what, why would you be talking about your competition? Oh, they're not competition. Somebody better go tell PlayStation that they're not competition because they want to see you done. All right? They want to see you out. What the hell are you talking about? Be quiet, Just Wait. That's it. Just Wait's getting it. I don't want to see any of that in the chat.
Stop. Enough.
No, Giants are horrible. You could say
number one customer.
You know what? Like, imagine lining. Dude, this is so much of a joke for anything. You imagine we go to the Olympics and USA is waiting to race, and then they look around and going, you know what? Look to the left, look to the right. I don't consider you guys competition. Africa, over here, Europe. Italy over here. Like, I don't consider any of you people that's lined up with me at the Olympics competition. They'll be like, what are you talking about? We're going to beat you. You're our competition. But yeah, but I don't consider you competition. Well, that's your problem. Because we're going to beat you. So you better run because we're beating your ass. Like, who goes to, like, you are competition, Microsoft. It makes no sense. You have a console next to them, you're competition. You're competing. Even if you're not, you're competing because you have a product like them. And there you go. That's what it is. Like, who talks like that? The loser talks like that. I'm going to lose anyway, so I don't look at it. It makes it losing easy. And that's basically what they did. They diminished the Xbox brand. So let me get into what, after I'm going to go, the Shadow Link with the 2, he goes first PlayStation, second Nintendo, third PC, fourth Xbox, fifth Microsoft. There you go. That's right. And that's right. Play Beyond. They want their cake and eat it too. That's what Phil was like. Oh, well, it could go into service and we'll sell it. What? No. You told your core audience to stop buying games. They're not buying them anymore. Oh, but we put it in the store. They'll buy it and they won't buy. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Hey, if it's in this, you told your core audience who what do they, Phil? I love this. I love this Phil Ness quote here.
About console is it's your highest value gamer. It's your person who plays the most. They buy the most.
The person that plays the most and buys the most. You told them that they could get all your games for dollar bill Phil.
Oh, no. We suck
Dollar
again.
bill Phil.
On their little gaga.
Yeah.
Exclusives are leaving Xbox in-place crosswords booty now has kept the SS running on the studios just to give the PlayStation.
Goddamn, Booty got chapped ass. What are we doing here? It makes no sense. No, they're not going to buy your stuff. You just told the person who buys the most, don't buy it. Highest value gamer. Well, you turned them into cheap ass gamer. That's what you did. And now tell me how Xbox is gonna compete. You cashed in the white flag ages ago. You showed weakness. You showed lack of confidence in your games, and you diminished the Xbox brand to what it is now. And now you're on the cusp of deciding what happens to Xbox. And you want to know what? Even if this doesn't happen on Monday with the scenario that I'm going to talk about, even if this doesn't happen when this business event happens, the fact that you are here, this is what I want to just say. For whoever's listening from, if you grind your gears about what's going on with Xbox and Microsoft, that's what this is about. If it grinds your gears, just remember this feeling that you have when you saw this news and you see people corroborating on it, saying, yep, I heard it too, you know, and then Microsoft announcing a business. Like, there's something going on. Even if they try to spin this on Monday and go, oh, but we still love Xbox. We have another console coming, Project S. Project Phil Ness is coming. We invested in the console. Like, he pulls the same kind of line of trash. Again, you know, he's like, we got a console because the next Xbox console is probably going to be
My little Fisher-Price plastic toy.
It's probably going to be that. I would assume the next Xbox console is going to be that. It is going to be a little dongle. And they're going to try to spin it and keep the community still intact. Just remember the fact that you're even having this emotion and conversation right now. It's just a matter of time that you'll be doing it again because it is done. And I'm telling you, just like I was saying on the show, them putting any games on PlayStation is not going to change anything. Halo on PlayStation is not going to all of a sudden bring back Halo to what it was. Gears on PS5 is not going to do it at all. It's not going to. It's not. Putting those games there will not make them what they should have been because you abandoned the games to your audience that actually cared about those franchises. It's like you shit on Halo so bad to piss off the Halo community that even if you put this on PlayStation, there is no community there. They're going to know, oh, yeah, that was one of the games that Microsoft had, but it sucks now. And that's not going to work. Gears 5, Kate's story, pissed off all people. Like, it made no sense to the storyline. Why? Oh, we're talking Kate, it's side missions. Rob Ferguson's not even there anymore. That you diminished your IP so bad. It's not the same if Nintendo said, hey, here's Mario. Mario's like the hottest it is right now. They got the park. They got the movie. They have all the Mario games coming out. They even hyping up Peach game. Mario, the Nintendo IP is huge. They're building an amusement park. It's so big. That's what happens when you curate that. Look at the Last of Us story. Like, look at the Last of Us show and the Last of Us games. And you look at what they're doing with their IP. What Sony's doing with its IP and making sure that those games and the IP, even new IP, is pristine. So it builds a community. It builds a love of infatuation like they did with The Last of Us.
You're my number one customer.
You don't shit on your IP because that's your identity. And unfortunately, Microsoft they wore out all good hope with their core fan base who appreciated that IP in Halo and Gears and Crackdown and even Forza. They appreciated that stuff. You pissed those people off. You go put those on a PlayStation or a Switch, they're going to be like, well, whatever. What's up, Henzu? They're going to be whatever. Because it didn't make a fuss on your own platform. So this whole putting your games on PlayStation, it's a white flag, but it's not going to save Xbox. It's not going to save Microsoft gaming. We're going to be here 3 years from now going, yep, they're done. They're selling off all their studios. They're going to look like Embracer or Tencent, just kind of laying off, killing franchises because they're going to have all this stuff and they're not going to know where to put it. And it's not selling because they did a bad job building this IP. This IP is already in the dirt. And now you're just putting it on a PlayStation after it's damaged goods. Halo is damaged goods. It's not the game it once was. It's not the franchise, the revered franchise that it was. You killed it. You hurt it. And the people that made it are not even there anymore. So how could you even try to get that back? They're going to sell off their IP. I'm telling you right now.
You just made the list.
Their venture right now is a swing for the fences, the final blow. This is it. They think that the promised land is PlayStation and Nintendo. It's not. These games, they will sell, but they're not going to save anything. They're not going to get back their return of investment on that. They're not going to. And people don't want to hear it. People, and what's going to suck is that now, because you just gave PlayStation your IP, you'd have nothing to come home to. Like, if that don't work out, you have nothing left. You don't have anything, Microsoft Gaming. You have nothing left because you just broke that ice. You broke the line. You crossed the line. Hold the line. They're crossing the line. You could stay holding it. But Microsoft, Phil Ness and everybody are crossing it. They're out. And once they go over there and put IP on PlayStation and Nintendo, there is no line. It's over. Because there is no loyalty, there is no fan base, there is no core. It is done. That is the final step. Once you cross that line, there's no coming home, Rambo. Like, it's gone. There's no trust. There's gone. You already lost it all. But you think that you go over that line and you put it on PlayStation, that's going to be the promised land? It's not going to. Because I told you before, Sony has quality. Nintendo has quality. You have Mario, Zelda. You have Uncharted. You have God of War, Ghost of Tsushima. All these crazy quality games. Even their exclusives with Final Fantasy. All this stuff lined up on PlayStation. And you go put a Sea of Thieves that needs updates. You go put a Halo that says we'll promise content in a year. $60, $70 sitting right next to a full-fledged God of War 3 or a Last of Us 3. Nobody's buying that. They know the difference. They could see, well, when you go put your games on PlayStation now, you're going to be basically focused entertainment. That's what Microsoft Publishing is going to look like. Windows Gaming or gaming, you go put your game. It has been gone, Wild Wolf, but it is gone. Like, there's no coming back. You're not going to be like, oh, guys, that was a ruse. We just wanted to test it out. We're going to come back now. Exclusives matter again. Nah. But they're not going to. If this is true, if they're going to put their stuff over there, it's not going to do well. It's not going to save. And it's just going to be a smack in the face to whoever's left, bleeding green, which probably gone, whoever's left, and that's all they're going to do. Shout out to Eric83 with the one. He says, Game Pass song. Oh, no. There's my Game Pass song. I had it here. Hold on. He wants a request. Yeah, we haven't heard the Game Pass song in a while. Because it hasn't been about Game Pass, dude. It hasn't been about Game Pass at all. It's been, yeah. Let me go. Where's my, let's go. We're going to go through all of them here. Let me see here. Oh, I think I have it over here. Hold the phone. Let me get, yo, Aloha, thank you so much for the gifted member there. On that, let me just see here. I'll get it. Oh, dang. Oh, what is this? There we go. But you know that's the thing. Now, let me go into my, like, you know, what I like, you know, what I think is going to happen if they do the brand. Because it makes, listen, if they get rid of the Xbox brand because it's hurting Microsoft, then they need to, because I told you before, like with the whole legal thing. Yeah, I don't know where it is now. Is this it?
Day one, Game Pass.
Oh, that might go away too. Whoa. Oh man. I think they pulled it. Did they pull it from my work here? Let me just double check. Oh man, yeah, I think they. Oh, another one. Oh, goodness gracious.
It's in the name. Yeah, it's the Xbox.
Okay, so maybe still exclusive, though.
The game is available on so many different places where people can go play.
Oh, no! We suck again!
Oh, you suck. So, anyway. Shout out to everybody coming in. Hit that like button, grinders. Let's go. Let me get, so, if they come on the show, right? And they come out on Monday or whatever like that, and they say, you know, Xbox, they have the panel of all their, and where's my thing here? Where's my thing here? Yeah. Xbox planning to make a Switch. I saw that, you know, a Switch fighter and all this other stuff. Listen, this whole thing, they will try to spin it in a way that they're still invested in hardware. But you got to listen to what they're going to say. They're going to be very coy because they're going to try to migrate people to do that stuff. They are not. Man, oh man, they will try to spin this. Like, here's another list of, you know, they're saying that now these, there's another list. Like, I think just the list is just considered everything. But Grim Fandango, Day of the Tentacle, Full Throttle, remasters, rated for PS5. Double Fine's updates to the classic LucasArts adventures heading to Sony's console. So now this is reporting now from VGC. So listen. So going into this thing. That's right, Thrifty. Going into this thing. Oh, what's this one? Hold on. Let me see this one. I had my, So what they might do, again, what they might do is come out and say, hey, gaming at Microsoft is going to be moving forward is going to be considered Microsoft gaming. And under that umbrella, we're going to have that's what everything is. Phil Fandango. And what they're going to say is that they're going, and this is what I think. I think that they're going to say whatever Xbox is, that Xbox, the brand won't be there anymore. It'll be considered, Xbox will now be Microsoft Gaming. And I think that's the announcement. Xbox will be Microsoft Gaming. Whether they do logo, whether they move, they get rid of the green, maybe I don't even think they keep the logo. But I think the Xbox name is no longer going to be used, and it's going to be replaced with Microsoft. And that makes sense. Because for them, not for us, I think this is a mistake. This is going to be Windows Phone remastered again. He's going to realize that you don't do this because the Xbox was a brand that you built. It was a consumer-facing brand, and you destroyed it. I gave you the story of how they just destroyed it with lack of quality, lack of support, just messaging and all that other stuff. You turned it into what it is. So for you, Xbox does not hold value. It is the Achilles heel. It is an appendix to Microsoft Gaming. The Xbox console is an appendix. And now the appendicitis has increased because of the Activision deal, where it was highlighted as the Xbox console versus Sony's console was the thing that made you have to bend over backwards to get that approval. And that's what you did. And during that time, remember, they had to give their cloud business off to Ubisoft. They gave all their games to Nvidia Cloud, which was a competitor for Game Pass. They basically sold off everything. They all their assets. They were signing deals with Boosteroid. Satya's like, who's Boosteroid? They're like, they're some cloud place. He's like, sign a 10-year deal. Do something. Do something. They're like, oh, man. What are we doing here? Hit that like button. Let's do this.
On the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And to quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.